Welcome back. It's art time class. Today, we're starting our dragon puppet project, our first three-dimensional project of the school year. You're going to need a piece of paper and pencil for today. Our goal is to draw our idea for our dragon so we can make it into a puppet in the following weeks. On your paper, write your name, title, and date. I already wrote down some ideas for my dragon. When I talk about the dragon types found around the world, if you see something or think of something you like, be ready to make a note about your dragon idea. My dragon has a snake-like body. I want my dragon to have 4 legs and 2 wings. I believe I'm going to do 2 horns on the head. I don't know, I might change my idea. That's my idea to start. I want to do rainbow colors because I like all the colors. So for my dragon, I thought about where it would live. If it had rainbow colors, I want my dragon to live in the clouds, and I want it to eat rain clouds. That's what it's going to eat. And when it eats rain clouds, rainbows appear. That's a little bit about my dragon and the idea that I have. In a moment, I'm going to draw out my idea, and you can follow along with me. But first, let's look at some dragons around the world. So the dragon myth, because dragons aren't real, they're a myth, are found around the world. Let's look at some different types. So here's one from Egypt. This has a long snake-like body, is supported by 4 legs. I like this dragon type because it has lots of fur and feathers. I think that's really cool. So your dragon can have scales or fur or feathers, really your choice. This mythical dragon was said to reside in the remote corners of Egypt, the lands of Egypt, mainly around the desert area beside the Nile River. So that's where it kind of is. If you look right up there, you can see it, where it is from the world. Okay. And it says that this dragon probably inspired the creature griffin. So if you wanted to do a dragon or a griffin, this is a great dragon to draw inspiration from. Here's another dragon type with a long snake-like body. This one has 4 legs but no wings. And here you can see it's found kind of over here in the eastern area. Okay, now this is also known as the thunder dragon and is the national personification, or it's like the symbol of this country and this whole culture that's found right here in the world. Okay, they're actually this dragon is on their national flag. That's so cool. Here's another dragon. Now this one's super cool because it has not a snake-like body, but more like a dog-type body. I don't know if you can see, I'm kind of in the way. It's got like paws, like a dog paws. So if you don't want to do claws for your dragon, you can do paws. So think about different adaptations that it might have. This dragon is known as the guardian of the fleece. And was known to protect it in its sacred areas, kind of in this area of the world. Very cool. Here's another type of dragon. This one's a long snake-like dragon with no wings. Now this dragon did not start as a dragon, but started as a dwarf and was tricked into a dragon because it was so greedy. It wanted all the gold, and some of the gold was like tricked to it's like magical, and it would turn the person into a dragon if they stole it. And that's what happened. He stole gold and it turned him into a dragon. Here's another type of dragon. Now this one's from Mesoamerica, which is closer to where we live, right over here. You can see that it's got a long snake-like body with big wings, big feathery wings. Now this dragon was worshipped like a god in their culture. In this area of the world, and is the protector of craftsmen, rainmakers, windblowers, and also fire bringers. That's so cool. All right, another dragon with a long snake-like body. So you kind of see a little bit of a pattern here. This one has 4 legs with no wings and is said to be the protector of the netherworld. And it actually has smoke that comes out of its nose, and you can see the person Anna drew the smoke that's coming out of its nose. It's pretty cool. And this dragon's actually pretty famous. It is from a story that you'll probably study when you get to high school called Gilgamesh, and he's from the story before that that you'll study. So it's like a big series, long series of stories, and he's from the beginning of the series where you study the middle of it. That's pretty cool. Another really famous dragon, the python, is known as like a giant snake or a earth dragon. It has no legs, no wings, and was said to be the pet of the wife of Zeus, Hera. And it said a mighty Apollo was the one who slew this dragon. You see that in the picture here. He's getting taken down by the bow and arrow that he used. Another dragon. Now this one is another long snake-like dragon with no legs or wings, and is known to be a glutton, as in he eats a lot and won't stop eating. He ate all the plants and animals and people in the area around him. And the way he was destroyed, his skin was so hard and so tough, people couldn't pierce him or hurt him. So someone took a ship inside and took him down from the inside. So it's killed by the inside from his belly. That's pretty, whoa, that's pretty crazy. If your dragon has really tough skin, be thinking about that. Another dragon type with a long snake-like body with no legs or wings. So guys, legs and wings are totally optional. You don't have to have them, but this one has lots of spikes and all these spiky things sticking off of it. This was also known, its name is translated into snake, and is also known to bring droughts. And in the story, the dragon is destroyed, and the rivers where these people live, the water flows back. So the river had dried up because of this dragon, and then they destroy the dragon and the waters all come back. So very cool. So those were just a few cultural history stories that we see dragons from all around the world. And there are so many more stories out there and myths. We see them in movies and books and all sorts of stories. Dragons are all over the place. So definitely find your favorite dragon book at home. Find your favorite dragon movie. It's okay to pick something else. Like my idea, my rainbow dragon idea, totally different from these ideas. You can make your own style of dragon. And here I have a pretty cool chart of different style of dragons that you can look at. I am ready to draw with you. So let's go ahead and check out our pencil and paper. Got my pencil and paper here. And a big theme was the slender, long, snake-like body. So when you're doing a long, slender, snake-like body, you're going to start with a long, slender, snake-like line. So kind of a curvy line. And you can decide which side is the head of your dragon. It's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and do this bottom side here and do a circle, an oval, an egg shape, something that's like head shape. I can add eyes, and I want my dragon, I'm going to go ahead and continue that body. I'm going to have it have like a pointy tail. Pointy tail, I just thought of that. And, ooh, I do want to capitalize my letters here. I'm making a nice list. I want my words to be capitalized at the beginning of each point. Okay. And then it's going to be a rainbow color. So here I have my colors. It's up to you on what colors you use. I'm going to use this color pencil here. And I don't want the colors to go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I want to do a streak of red all the way down the body. Like the body is the rainbow is what I'm thinking. Some of us have a iPad or a Chromebook where they can look up pictures of dragons. In the classroom last year when we did this project, I printed out pictures of dragons for you to trace. This year, you have your own device to look up dragon styles and find a dragon style that you want to copy if you want to copy. If you want to come up with your own dragon style, like right now I'm doing mine. I'm just drawing it. I'm not tracing it. You can do that. It is your choice. Okay. Blue. So by the end of your sketch, this is your drawing today, you need to have the body type figured out. because next week we're going to be making this, which is the base for our puppet. And after we make the base, if you finish early, you could start adding more details. And you want to have those details picked out before then. So by the end of your art time, you want to have some sort of drawing. And if you have time, you could also add, like I could say, I want mine to live in the clouds. So I could draw a cloud around my dragon. Aww. Just simple. Don't need to do too much. It's a sketch. It's just like a base outline, an idea for what we're going to do later. Oh, this looks great. Be sure to take a picture of this and send that to me so I can give you full points and credits for doing this part of the activity. Next week, you'll have a video that will teach you how to make this part of your puppet that opens and closes the mouth of our dragon. And then it will be up to you to add legs and wings, and I'll show you guys how to do that next week. Oof, I'm really loving my picture. It's simple, it's cute. Till next time, guys. Keep being creative.